what do you guys see at Yu-Gi-Oh events? I really wanted to talk about this because I've seen some of the weirdest things. So, as a Yu-Gi-Oh player going to an event, there's a lot of things that you can see, and my experiences. Oh, got water. But over the years, I wanted to talk about the dumbest things I've seen. So, Konami enacted the drug policy, and basically, if you're caught drunk or high, they can remove you from the event and ban you for 3 years. It's a dumb rule, I know. It's really absurd. But you go to Yu-Gi-Oh events, you see 8 to 20 people outside smoking anyway. So what does it matter, Konami? I don't even understand why you instituted that rule. But, they did it anyway. So you see a lot of people smoking. You hear a lot of people high. I remember back in Upper Deck days, a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players played this game a lot better, intoxicated, and some beans. It's really, really funny to say because some of my really good friends back at that time period, they would get high and just play Yu-Gi-Oh! And, they play better because they're a lot more relaxed. Um, I've seen smoking, I've seen everything in Yu-Gi-Oh! The other funny thing was back under Upper Deck, I don't know if it's so much anymore, I've heard stories, but in terms of Yu-Gi-Oh! Being an underground drunk rink, I remember back in Teledad, back at Shonen Jump Detroit, I remember playing, I think it was also in Columbus back in '09 too, but people would just walk up to you on Sunday being like, hey, you want to trade drugs for Yu-Gi-Oh cards? And you just kind of look at them and go, how much are we talking? Dot, dot, dot. It's just one of those things, like, Yu-Gi-Oh's a really, 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 really big underground Yu-Gi-Oh ring, or drug ring. It might have changed over the years. I haven't heard it as much since the Konami policy went into effect. I'm not too clear on how those two things kind of go together, but Yu-Gi-Oh is a really big drug rink. It's really, really funny. You just walk around an event on a Sunday and you just hear people wanting to trade Yu-Gi-Oh cards for drugs. It's one of the funniest things about this game. And it's from the most unlikely people that you would find. It's like, I'll trade you an Abyss Megalo for some weed or something like that. I don't know. But I've seen drugs. It still cracks me up thinking of Yu-Gi-Oh! As an underground drug rink, just because everybody wants to trade Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards for drugs. I totally understand that one. If you grow weed in your backyard, bring it to Yu-Gi-Oh! You'll get rich in cards fast because people are desperate. Desperality is another thing. I remember, believe Nats '08. This also applies, but Sunday's always the best day for Nats. The judges always talk about not buying cards, but people continuously do it anyway. Sunday's the best day at Nats to pick up anything because people are ready to quit the game. Nats is also the last event for the period because July Nats is over. There used to be a YCS in August, which was Indie. They got rid of it, but if Indie still existed, card prices would still be high. But that's besides the point. So tell me what you guys see in Yu-Gi-Oh! I definitely might do another video like this eventually, just because Yu-Gi-Oh is really, really weird in terms of the things you see and the people you interact with. It's always just funny. And, sorry, I busted Yu-Gi-Oh as a drug ring. Sorry, guys. It was bound to happen sooner or later. Like I said, this is years of experience. You just see the dumbest things in Yu-Gi-Oh! So, leave a comment down below. Tell me what dumb things you guys have seen. This really doesn't tie into the what not to do at Yu-Gi-Oh! Region or Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos, but, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! And drugs. Like this video, guys. Later.